All right, welcome to D&D with Daniel, AdoramaXP. I am remote, so let me know about the tech stuff, if the sound and all that's good, and if my lips are lined up with my face. In any case, I'm in California, so by popular request, so we're going to do this. So we had some last minute change up, and effectively we're 2 players short. So instead of continuing Palace of Silver Princess, we are going to do a one shot. This is actually a adventure that was created for the Mork Borg, anyways, system, and it was pretty cool. It actually came as a 7-inch single. You could play on your record player if you're old like me, or MP3s, which we have. So if you heard music when this thing started, that was music by Philip Reed that created the adventure. And they'll be playing in the background as we go for the ambiance. So hopefully that's all cool. We are still going to run this in Dungeons and Dragons, though. We're going to use a little bit of a different system. And I'll tell you as the room starts to fill up more and we get more people, so I will explain it. But instead of using the roll system we've been using, I have exclamation point attack set up to do everything that we need. So without further ado, let's see what we got going on here. It's 7, right? So it's 4 for me, so it's very confusing. Let me do a quick tweet, or check to make sure my tweet went. And actually, I'll do that while we bring you guys into the adventure. So here we go. Here comes the players. We got Crystal and Nikki here. Okay, perfect. All right, so you can tell us about your characters in a second, which is going to be kind of fun. You guys have been tasked with retrieving a pair of golden rings. They were stolen during a ceremony where the Elven Kingdom and the human kingdoms here on the borderlands were making peace. There's been kind of not a hot war as they call it, but a cold war going for some time with the elves and the humans, kind of with a kind of a forested area in the middle of dead zone where kind of no man's land. And over time, you guys have decided to make peace. And there was a large ceremony where rings were going to be exchanged, and the storeroom, or the storeroom from which the rings were stored, was raided and the rings stolen. Now, there is a group of bandits that have been working in the area, human bandits at that, that have been working in this kind of dead zone forest area where most people don't roam. This area has gone a little wild with some of the more chaotic type creatures, as effectively no humans nor elves, so the lawful people out there have been there. So you guys have been tasked with retrieving these rings. No tears will be shed if these bandits are dispatched as well. But effectively, you're being sent in a small force. The Elf King, or the King of Elfland, as you call him, has requested that instead of the humans sending a large army into the forest, because again that's supposed to be a no fight zone, that he sends some elite elves into there. So you guys are a couple of elves. You've been wandering, or not wandering. You've been tracking through the woods for the last day or so. A storm is brewing as you're kind of approaching kind of a hillock, like you're kind of going up, and the trees are getting shorter, and you see breaking through the trees with storm clouds set behind it an old tower, a very old tower, one that's not on any maps anymore. And there's a kind of a rough staircase leading up to it, and a very heavy oaken door that is bound in metal. But before we get into that, the tower is about 3 stories high, I should mention, so about maybe like 40 feet. Before we mention that, though, let's hear about your characters and what's going on there. So let's start with Crystal, I guess, and it's going to be interesting which one to start with. Let's start with Crystal. Tell us a little bit about the situation here with the characters, and yeah, we'll get to it. So go for it, Crystal.
My character is Reno. She is a fighter of a pair of elf twins looking over this tower right now. And she's saying, this looks like it's going to be child's play. I bet we'll be back in time for dinner. What do you think? And she looks over to her elf compatriot as she grasps her sword on her side, which glows with a slightly blue aura. And that is Reno.
Excellent. Nikki, tell us about your character.
Rena looks over at Reno and says, well, you have your sword and I have my scrolls, and I don't know if it'll be that easy, but it will certainly be fun. And you see that Rena has a pack with various scrolls and a couple of potions kind of sticking out the top, the scrolls sticking out the top of the bag. And she is the magic using a member of this duo. And she looks a little apprehensively at Reno's sword. She's like, yes, I think I much prefer this arrangement. And she smiles. And then she says, let's do this. And that's Rena.
Excellent. Okay, so as I mentioned, there's a large tower in front of you, maybe close to 40 feet tall. It's kind of up on a hill, so there's staircase leading up to it, a rough staircase. Some stairs are broken, but they seem pretty serviceable. There is a door, though, that looks like it's either new or has somehow weathered a long time, kind of facing you. And it is like up on a hillock. So you're right now you're kind of in the tree line that they've been getting more and more scrubby as you've been coming up. And you can see that there's probably like an open area of maybe like 100 feet to the tower of kind of just like scrub brush. As you there's a storm brewing. It's kind of late in the day. Every once in a while there'll be a flash of lightning. It gets real bright, and then it kind of calms down a little bit. And the winds are picking up. So what would you guys like to do?
Are there any windows on this tower that we can see?
There are no windows. Let me just check that to make sure. There are no windows on the tower, but nope, that is not true. There are, there's no windows, but there's the level below the roof. There's just effectively like arrow slits, if you will. They're probably about a foot and a half wide, and they're like about 4 foot tall. So you can see that there is in fact some light kind of shining through them, but they don't look large enough to necessarily pass through unless you have something up your elven sleeve.
Well, it looks a little bit more fortified than I first gave them credit for. What do you think the chances are of us sneaking up to that door?
Probably not great. Not great. You said the door is it's just a wooden door?
Yeah, it's a heavy oaken door. It is, metal bound. It's clearly this tower is designed for defense. Obviously, it was a defensive tower. You can actually see up on top. There's crenellations, for like people to shoot arrows down or whatever. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy duty door. It's either new or just has lasted through the time, or maybe it just looks good from the distance. But it looks like a pretty heavy door. There's just kind of a handle on it. You would know that in most cases, a door like this would probably be barred. If it's barred at all, it's going to be barred from the inside. It wouldn't be like a lock on it.
Okay. I will say to my companion, my twin, Reno, so you know what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we could maybe bring this tower down. If all, or at least a little bit, maybe we could sneak in. If I turn part of the walls to mud.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great thing to do in this situation.
At the very least, it would confuse everybody.
Yes, I agree. And of course, you never want to go through the front door, so making our own door is a much better option.
Of course, I don't know if we could go in through the mud.
I'll just make a statement.
Creatures moving.
I'm just gonna make a statement now that, like, you can tell, for anybody watching, you can tell this is how my players hate me. No, just
What? True, but no, I don't think I don't know, because it says that creatures moving into the mud will become mired. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
I believe that's because they're thinking about you're going to do it to the ground. Do you want to do it to the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Yep.
All right. I'll just put a little post here so let people know we're live. All right. So let's take a peek. So let me,
Flex is up to 30 square inches.
30 square inches, which of course an inch is 10 feet. So that's 300 square feet of stone. Okay,
Rock, 'cause-
yeah, rock.
yep.
All right, so I mean, how do you want to do it? So the tower is basically, well, I mean that's basically a 30 by 10 area. You could do like almost almost the entire length of the tower, like a strip going up almost to the top that's 10 foot wide, or you could do like a 30 foot wide strip that's 10 foot and have it. What's going to happen is the stone is going to turn to mud, and then it's going to obviously just slop down. You're going to create a huge mudslide wherever it was. How
Right.
impassable that would be. So, like for instance, I'll give you some for instance, set on a map to show you. If you were to do it like on the stone that's like next to the door, then that part of the tower would collapse away and you could probably get through without being overly mired. If you just do it on the side of the tower randomly, you would probably be mired in it because you need I only say next to the door because
Okay.
it has stairs. Or if you have
Right.
some other means to get out of mud.
Well, I look at Reno and I say, I could do it next to the door. I could do it off the whole length of the tower, and I bet you it would confuse everybody a lot that's inside.
I mean, I have my trusty crossbow with me, so however you want to do it. Maybe we go in through the bottom that way, and I'll just shoot them with my bow from out here.
Yeah. And maybe
It's
some people
different.
will get stuck.
Yes.
I'll make it extra sticky. All right. I think this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Yes. I have a scroll. Transmute rock to mud. So
Okay. Sorry, I'm just
that
tweeting and
is
stuff.
what I want to do.
Normally I do this in a much more subtle way with a giant monitor, but since I'm all right, boop. All right. So where did you want? So effectively, again, the tower is. I mean, oh God, I'm not going to do math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's 10. The diameter is 10 feet. So the circumference is pi r squared. So pi r squared. So you look at it like 150-ish feet around. Any particular spot you want to pick? How do you want to set up do you want to be near the door, away from the door? Do you want to go straight up in a line? Do you want to just do a square?
What do you think, line or square, Reno?
I think maybe do a line and try to get the arrow slit in that. So if anyone's standing there, they might fall.
Yeah. Okay. So by the door, a line.
Okay, straight up.
Mhm.
All right. All right, you do that. So,
Reno's going to get her crossbow ready.
okay, so you're going to stay in the tree line and you're going to cast Transmute Rock to Mud, which you see next to this solid oaken door. You see essentially the side of the tower. I mean, it hasn't started raining yet, but all of a sudden you see moisture start to trickle on the outside of it, and there's this kind of sickening like sound as a huge amount of mud just slurps off the side. Let's see. Okay, looking into the first floor, next to the door, just immediately. I mean, with a 10-foot wide gap, there doesn't seem to be anybody standing there or anything. So you just see into a tower. As far as the second floor is concerned, shut off. I'm trying to see how this lines up in the tower. You actually, okay, funny. Okay. It slushed out. You can kind of see it above about 20 feet up. It seems like there's a room up there. You know what? No problem. Yeah, there's only 2. What do you mean? Where am I? I'm in California. Oh, good, Tyler. Perfect. Okay, so roll a d6. Give me a d6 roll, Tyler. 1d6, because I need one right now. I'm in the mood for a d6 roll. This could end really quickly, guys, and then I'm just going to drink the rest of my coffee and go home. 4. No, it didn't. Okay, so it sloshes off. You basically see a room, and then above that, as you take part of the tower off. This is why you don't give characters high-level wizards. That's amazing. That was where the arrow, that was the second floor. And then on the floor where the arrow slits are, it sloshes off and you hear it yelling. You hear it's the voices that are like, whoa, what happened there? The curse has fallen upon us. And you hear that. Yeah. Nobody. Oh, and on the roof, somebody steps to the edge because it didn't quite reach the roof, and they look down, and you can see that they're in this suit of scale armor, and the scales are almost like a crystalline silvery white, and they've got this helmet on that has these like massive horns on the side, and they're wielding an axe in one hand, and across their back is a bow. They look out, they look down, and they look out again, and then you see them put the axe down and slowly start to string their bow.
Well, that sounds like a person I want to shoot.
Oh man, okay. All right, yeah, well, you're in the woods. I mean, they can't really see you. You can make a bow shot. So, yeah, we're using a slightly different system. As I said at the beginning, because I know that we kind of got started a little late, we're using a D20 system. So you're going to roll a D20, Crystal. You're just making one shot, right? So you can add 5 to that.
Okay.
And let me check his armor class. This is going much different than.
Do I get distance?
Yeah, I think you're at over 100 feet away. You're probably in medium range, so you can add 1 for that.
Okay.
And his armor class is 5. So you're basically looking to so D20 plus 11. And you're trying to get a 20.
D20 plus 11?
Yeah, well, right, because that's 5 for your level, 5 for his armor class, 1 for the bow.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it.
You like these big numbers.
Well, I rolled a 12, so that's a total of 23.
Yes, that hits. All right, so do a D6 damage.
All right. 5 points.
All right, wow, okay. Yeah, the arrow sinks deeply into this shiny armor, which clearly didn't protect him as much as he had hoped, and he steps back. You can see he's still stringing the bow. Okay, so now we're going to get into basically an initiative. You can hear people moving around. Many voices going on the floor below. You know there's a guy on the roof. You don't see anybody on the first floor. You've got about 100 or so feet gap to cross if you want to get to the building. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
That's Yaroslav. Okay, so what would everybody like to do? What do you want to do, Crystal? You can't see the guy anymore unless you want to wait for him.
I'm gonna reload. I think. Wait for some people at the bottom. See if some people come out of the bottom.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna wait this turn as I reload.
Okay. How about our magic user, Rena?
I need to stay with Reno, so.
As a wise magic user.
Yep. But can I have a spell?
Okay. Do you want to do a spell?
Called Projected Image.
Okay. I know I gave you a whole bunch of high-level spells. I think it's an illusion spell, a Projected Image.
Okay. Trying to find it here.
Yeah, I'll try to get my book too so I can assist you here. So while you're finding that, I'll just give a little update again because I know people are joining as we go. We're playing a slightly different version of the game today due to some players not being able to make it. So we're using a little bit more of the straight rules with the D20 instead. So did you find it, Nikki?
Yeah, I just had to look at the list. It's a 6th level spell.
Oh yeah, it's a 6th level spell. Yeah,
looking that far in the book. Okay.
I don't think we've ever cast a 6th level spell before in OD&D, so this is a first right here, guys. You're seeing it the first time ever. That means the spell, the magic user projects an image of himself up to 24 inches away. Yep. So yes, you can basically, yep, and then all the spells and stuff you cast from it seem to come from it. So it's basically almost like a mirror image, but you send it out in front of you instead of.
Yeah, I will do that. So that way we have some protection.
Where would you like to put the projected image?
You said it's about 100 feet between me and the
Yeah, and about 30 to the top of the tower is 40 feet. So, but we're not going to worry about that kind of math. So it's about 100 feet to the top of the tower or the bottom, or you can cast this thing up to 240 feet away. So it could be anywhere in the clearing.
I think I like to put him or put me. Now there'll be three of us, Reno. I say, in front, so towards the tower.
Like right in front of the tower,
So
like
that
right at the tower.
if people shoot bows, they might shoot at that one.
Okay, so you're gonna make your spell appear. Okay, I mean nobody's really moving, so I'm not gonna worry about. Well, no, that's not true. Movement happens first. So the as they're called in the module, the goons. I like how you make it difficult for me. I had this whole thing lined up in a perfect railroad, and here you are making the wall fall down in the first moments of the game. Okay, this is
That's why
perfect.
you asked me to play.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I have a spell. All right, no, this is awesome. Okay, so yeah, the from where you heard the people yelling, I'm just trying to see what they have for weapons. These guys, because I mean, apparently the person who wrote this module expected you to go up the stairs and fight them with their melee weapons. They're not going to run forward if they don't have. So they're in room 11.
Can I have my image? Can it look like it yells something at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna yell. With just the magic in my finger bone, I bring down your tower made of stone.
Oh, you do a rhyme.
Oh yeah.
Extra credit for the rhyme. All right. Okay, so these goons. Oh, they have bows. All right. So yes, you see. So it's a 10-foot wide gap. You see three guys. The goon squad here step out with their bows. You haven't obviously cast a spell yet because missile happens first. So they step out and they're looking around for a target. So I'm going to have them fire at the end of the round because they don't see you right yet. So you could actually take a shot first if you want, Crystal. If you want to shoot one of these guys.
Yeah, I'll try to shoot one of the goons.
Okay.
Yeah.
The goon's armor class is 7. So you're going to roll d20 plus, and you're still short. You're still medium range. So 5 plus 7, which is 12, plus 1 is 13. So, wow.
13.
We never roll numbers like this.
I hit 20 on the nose.
Oh, that hits. Do some damage to goon number 1.
Okay. Only 1 point of damage.
Okay, well, it was a barely hit him, and probably just as they stepped into the entrance, you hit him, and he kind of staggers back. Up on the roof, the guys wait until the end as well because he was stringing his bow. He didn't have it strung as I was, since I was role playing that part. Then a spell happens, so now you can do it again.
Oh gosh. I will cast my spell, and as my projected image walks towards the tower, she will say, "With just the magic in my finger bone, I bring down your tower made of stone."
Okay, much more effective. Okay, and then from the top of the tower, the man steps forward, and the 4 guys now, of course, they see the projected image, which doesn't go away when it gets hit, apparently, based on this. So they're just going to aim at it. So, chat, give me an attack. So that this is a new way of doing it here. We're going to go exclamation point, the word attack, no space or anything. That's going to make an attack. It's going to roll a d20, and then I'll do the rest of the math. I'll say the projected image is a 9. Armor class.
Okay.
Boom! That misses by a mile. Give me another one. This is for goon number 2. Yeah, so a bunch of arrows rain down. Of course, the guy on the top of the tower saw Crystal's character because they got shot by it. Ooh, the plus 9 that actually hits. Okay, so one arrow sinks deeply, or one arrow shoots through the one arrow shoots through the projected image. So there's a chance they're not going to know that they're going to know what it was next round. They only need to hit it, right? I mean, they don't know that it's an illusion necessarily. I'm going to do a little check next round, Tyler, give me one more. This is going to be for the guy on the roof shooting down at Crystal's character. His name is Yaroslav. Yaroslav. All right, he's got a 14 plus 2. What's your armor class, Crystal?
Wearing chainmail.
I should have armor classes. Is it 5?
5, yeah. Or, yeah, 5 because I don't have my shield out.
Okay. So we got a 14 plus 5 is 19. +2 for his fighting ability. So that actually hits you for a d6 damage. And I factor that into this roll here. So there's a 2 on the damage die, so you'll take 2 points. And if you don't have your shield out, then obviously it won't absorb the damage. So yeah, Yaroslav shoots you with the bow, and then he says, "My rhyme ain't done," or some kind of other clever thing that we'll add in post, because he doesn't have any rhymes. As we come to the next round, so the 4 goons are up in the air. They're not sure, like they think they might have seen the arrow go through the projected image, so they're a little confused by that. And the guy on top seems to have his footing now with a longbow.
Okay.
So what would you like to do, Crystal? He can see you, obviously. He knows where you are because you shot him once.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Then I'm just gonna say, back me up. I'm gonna take out my shield, and I'm gonna run forward with my shield over my head.
All right. All right. Yeah, you can do that. They're gonna get shots at you, obviously, as you go, but you can definitely do that, like a bad mamma jamma. All right. What would you like to do, Nikki's character, Rena?
I'm just asking. So 12 inches, is 120.
That's 120 feet. Yep.
And how far away is this guy?
Which one? On the roof?
The guy at the top.
He is 10 inches away, 100 feet.
The guy at the top?
Yep. Yeah, because
Okay.
you go in a diagonal, so you don't have to add it up this way. I know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but we're not going to deal with that.
Right. Okay. Well, I just burned in all my spells because it's fun.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna look at him. I can cast them all, right? I don't have a limit.
Every spell you have listed, you can cast 1 time. Because I
One
listed
time,
every
right,
spell you have.
okay.
And all the scrolls are 1-time use as well, obviously. Each spell is 1 time.
Okay. I'm gonna look at him, and I'm going to cast Flesh to Stone. It says it's 12. Well, Stone to Flesh says 12, so I'm assuming it works
Yeah.
the other way.
So you're going to, he's got his
But
bow.
he says Flesh to Stone on my thing.
Yeah, flesh to stone. Yes, of course, because if I gave you stone to flesh, that's too much of a nice spell. All right, Tyler, or whoever wants to roll in the chat, you need to make a saving throw or be turned to stone. So that one. We'll just do the attack roll. It's still a d20 roll. So we just won't use the second number. So just do exclamation point attack. I should have made one that said save. Damn it. I thought I was so prepared. Ooh, he got a 13. However, well, plus his level, and he is second. So that's a 15, which would possibly save, except for the fact that you're level, what, 5?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so no. Okay, so Yaroslav draws his bow back, and he turns to stone, including that beautiful scale armor that he was wearing, is now no longer shimmering, as he is made of stone. And luckily, you already used the transmute stone to mud spell, so you can't turn him to
Can't turn
mud,
him into mud.
because that would be just absolutely terrible. And I wasn't thinking that you would do that at all. The magic powers go into her head. Exactly. All right, that's it. So that's going to happen, but of course it doesn't happen yet because missile happens first, but it doesn't actually matter. Well, it does matter because that means he's going to get a shot at Crystal's character before you do that. Okay, so let's do all the attacks on our. Sorry, I'll get the names by the end of this. Reno, or am I doing this backwards? Are you Rena, Crystal?
I'm
Rena.
Rena.
Hold on.
Nikki's Rena.
Okay, so Reno. Okay, so sorry about that. So give me a shot from Yaroslav against Reno. So give me an attack.
Being twins is also fun because it messes with the dungeon master.
Yes, it does. Ooh, okay. 11 plus 2 is 13, plus 1 for the range is 14. And your armor class was, now armor class is only what, 3? Because you got the shield up?
Yeah, I have my shield up.
Okay, so that misses. Yep, so Yaroslav misses. Tyler, give me another roll for the goons who only get a bonus of 2. Yeah, there's a lot of math. Yeah, today is a very math heavy one. This is why I usually do chainmail. Okay, nope, that misses. At least I did the math ahead of time this time. They need a 15 to hit. So 1 goon misses. Give me another one. This is big out to a massive melee, and I thought it was going to be a stealth attack. Never think about how things go. Okay, that's two. Two goons miss. Yeah, they see this warrior charging towards, and they're like, "What the heck?" All right, one more.
Burrito.
Give me one more, Tyler. Tyler's it's Tyler against the group today. Oh, that's a 16. That hits. So it does 3 points of damage because I already have that factored in. -1 for your shield, Crystal. So
Okay.
it's 2 hit points of damage and one more attack, Tyler. They aren't goons, they're stormtroopers. They can't hit anything. Yes, that's true. Oh, 16. That hits. See when you talk smack. Oh, you rolled the exact same thing twice. 2 more points, Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, as a couple arrows kind of rip past your shield and catch your shoulder, or maybe the impact is just drains you a little bit. Of course, then you hear as Yaroslav is turned to stone on top of the building, and as I said, the beautiful scale armor that he was wearing turns to stone, and it loses its luster. And then all of a sudden, a crash of thunder, and it starts raining, and then the armor starts to shine with rain water. You have made it to the door, and they will now shoot again. I'm going to say that Tyler, roll a d6 for me. I'm going to see if we can get, if they get a 1 or a 2, they're going to have realized that no, not an attack. You got ahead of yourself. No, okay, they don't realize the projected image is not real, so they just focus on that. We're not going to bother rolling all that. Okay, so the goons shoot their second volley of arrows into the projected image. Do you want the projected image to like talk smack or anything?
Probably yes. See, these arrows are no more than the bites of a flea. It will take more than that to defeat mighty me.
Oh, mighty me. Oh man, we're gonna have rhymes all day. We need okay. Here we go. We got it. All right. So yeah, they actually that's probably gonna. Tyler, roll 2d6. So exclamation point 2d6. We're gonna make a morale check for the goons because they just saw their arrows completely do nothing against this wizard who has melted half the tower. 9. Okay. Nope. They fail. So they're gonna you see them back up into the way where you can't see them anymore, and you hear them going, "No, you shoot him! You shoot him! You shoot him! No, that's an elf. They're very powerful." So you get the you get the feeling that the one guy on top of the building has been turned to stone, which I guess I'll cross him off. He ain't coming back. And the goons have retreated back in fear. At that point, your elven mate, or I should say mate, kin is the right word because you're your brother and sister, has run up the stairs, and I guess you leap through that hole, and you're standing in basically an entryway. To your right is a door. It's closed. An interior door, and to the left, the hallway kind of wraps around the center of the tower. And there you see more doors basically on that wall. So there's a door right here. And then if you look this way, there's like a hallway of doors, effectively. You don't hear anybody moving around inside currently.
And there are no like staircases going up or anything?
You do not see any stairs from where you're at.
Okay.
Look
there's
at
a
Rena
door
and I say, it's a little bit muddy in here, huh?
Are you going to walk over?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go with him.
Do you want to move the projective image? I'm assuming you can move it. Or you just will leave it out there talking smack.
I think I'll leave that out there, and I'm going to kind of go up.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah, you can
move
walk
myself
up there
there.
with the rain and the fact that they retreated back. They don't see you actually walk up, so you kind of casually walk across the field as the rain's pouring. Your projected image is just kind of looking up there, like
Exactly.
kind of keeping them at bay. And yeah, you step in and mention the muddy thing. Oh boy,
Okay.
the chat's on fire. Bananas. What? Okay. So, all right. So yeah, you see a door to your right. You see kind of a hallway. I mean, you're not. You can see the tower has rooms in it. It's not like there's like a wall in front of you. You're not seeing the entire tower. Like it's like it's got rooms. It's not just like an empty tube.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try and open the door in front of me.
The one to the right, the closest one.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you open up the door. You can see that as you kind of walk across there. Actually, chat, give me a D6 roll. Open the door, close the window. Bail at the canoe. Oh no. Give me 1d6 from the chat. Okay, you're good. You walk across, you feel that the floorboards are kind of rotten. You kind of step in one spot, and then you feel your weight start to sink with your armor and such. But you're fast enough, just got to pick your foot up, and you're able to walk through and probably point out to your kin that the floor is rotted there, so you do not fall through. And you're looking into a room. So you can see it's like kind of, you open the door, and it's kind of like a bit of a hallway, and then it looks like it opens up into a space. It is dark in here, actually. There are no torches or anything on the wall. And you can hear the rain pouring outside. It's pretty loud, being that there's a big hole in the wall.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a torch out of my backpack and light it up, so I can see in here. Looking for stairs.
Okay. Yeah, so you take a second to light up a torch. Okay, chat, give me another D6. Okay, nope, nothing yet. Oh yeah, you click flint and steel together, or use a lighter. We're not sure, and you light up your torch. You can see it's, like I said, there's a hallway. It's about 20 feet long, and it kind of bends over. It looks like it opens up into a room. But you can see at the other side of the room, so kind of you're walking like along the edge of the tower, the outside wall of the tower, I should say. You can see it opens up into a room, and you can see a door from where you're standing. You can see a door right there, like straight in front of you.
I'll hand my torch to Rena, and I'll say, "Here, hold this for me," and I'll draw my sword and make my way over to that door.
Okay, yeah, so you make your way over, and as you kind of enter into this room, you're looking around cautiously, obviously, because you don't want to be ambushed. And you notice that there is, in fact, a door directly in front of you, and now you can see one like to your left, and actually, like if you like turn around like this, there's another one over there too, because it opens to a room. So kind of on the side of the wall where you just came in, there's like a hallway comes in, and then there's a door there. That door is strange. It is actually, strange only because all the other doors have been wooden. It's a stone door, and it almost looks like it's been like concreted in. Like there's like you can see that there's mortar around it, like it's been sealed basically. The door in front of you is a regular door, and the door to your right is also a regular door, or to your left rather is a regular door.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way over to that where it looks like the stone's been sealed in, and I'm gonna say, what do you make of this?
Well, I could try to knock on it. I say.
Well, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna say Florence, which is the name of my sword. And I'm gonna say, tell me, do you see any secret doors around here?
Okay, now I need a voice for Florence. All right, so Florence is like, secret doors around here.
Oh. All right.
And then there's like 3 minutes of coughing, like somebody who like spent most of their life smoking.
Nice.
Told you got to stop that, Florence. It's gonna kill you. I'm gonna try and kick at that wall and see if it budges at all.
Okay, yeah, you do that. I mean, it's a stone wall. Your boot thuds heavily against the wall.
It looks like it was at one point a door, right, or something.
It looks like it was a stone door that has been mortared around. Exactly. This door has a handle on it, no lock or anything, just a handle. Like you'd pull it open.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go into the door next to that stone door then.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Is-
So the one to the left. So you open that door up, and you are looking into a staircase. You kind of like look, and it kind of like to the right of you, a staircase goes up, and there's actually another door right there at the bottom of the stairs as well.
Ooh,
Okay. What's that?
do you think that goes into the ordered up room?
Maybe. Yeah, let's check to make sure nothing comes up behind us. I'll open up that door at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, perfect. Chat, roll me a d6.
I die.
I don't have
It was all going so well for our heroes.
Maybe there's a troll inside.
Now you roll a 6. There's no troll inside. You look in, it looks like it's some kind of storeroom. It looks like it's being used currently too. There's lots of crates and barrels in here. For casks, we'll call them. Yeah, it looks like a storage place. There's like basically foodstuffs in here and minor things like that as you kind of look around through it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like...
I almost missed the most important thing. There is also a candle in this room. It is sitting in like one of those little candle holders, and you kind of blink at it for a second because you realize that it is actually floating in the air.
Huh. I found a magic candle for you.
You think it's not being held by an invisible person?
Well, Florence, do you see anyone invisible in this room?
Ain't nobody invisible in here.
There's nobody invisible in here. Florence can definitely see them.
Okay.
A black flame candle.
Can I walk over to the candle?
Sure. Yeah,
Is it lit?
it is lit. Yeah, it's lit up. That's how well you notice it.
Yeah.
It is burning. The candle itself is white. It looks like it's just a simple tallow candle, but it doesn't have that like smokiness that tallow candles normally have. And it's in just like what would almost be like a very simple like tin-ish, it's probably copper, like holder, like a very simple one with a candle stuck in a little thing for your finger.
Yep. I'll reach up and I'll grab it.
Okay, you grab it and you have it in your hand now.
Nice. I'll say, well, we should probably take this just in case.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure it'll come in quite handy somehow.
Yeah, you sense, as a wizardy type, that this candle is, now that you've claimed it, until somebody else claims it, of course, you could let it go again and it will just float in the air and it'll kind of follow you.
Oh.
I
Well,
mean, it
that's
follows
nice.
in front of you like a candle would.
Okay.
I mean,
And I will,
you can hold on to it if you want, but you realize you don't have to.
Well, I don't have to. No, it's cool. I'll let it float around along behind me or next to me or wherever's convenient for the candle.
Okay. Yeah, the candle doesn't seem to have an opinion one way or the other.
Okay. I'm just gonna imagine it floating just behind, my shoulder kind of thing.
Okay. I see.
I should name the
Seems like
candle.
you've
You
made a
named your
friend.
sword. Yeah, right.
No, that's not working. No, I'm talking to the chat, sorry. They're trying to kill you again, as usual.
Okay.
They're very
that's
violent in the
fine.
chat.
I should name the candle John Wick. For the
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I like that name.
Wow, it's weird how the tower just collapsed.
I figured, yeah.
Okay, fine. The tower is called John Wick.
The candle.
The candle, not the tower. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good enough.
We hear a dog barking from the distance.
Oh boy, let's hope not.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's make our way up these stairs now with you and your new friend John.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
John Wick.
you open the. I'm sorry, you don't open anything. You have the candle floating around your shoulder. Are you keeping your torch as well? Because you're also holding a torch.
Yeah, I mean, it is just in the end, a magic candle still just gives off candle light, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll keep the torch too until we need something more.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you see stairs in front of you there. It's a narrow staircase that ascends up, and and turns basically to the left.
I'll make my way up the stairs.
I see. Excellent.
We are elves. Do we detect anything weird? Secret doors? Anything on the stairway? I know it's a bit of a weird place for it, but you never know.
You do not detect any secret doors in the stairway.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yes, you make your way up the stairs, and when you get you kind of circle up around the corner, you are chat, roll an attack. You are accosted by some arrows from above as they know you're coming up the stairs clearly. Let's get an attack. Boom. Oh no. Okay. I guess they're targeting. I'm assuming you're in front, Rena.
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is 14 plus 2 for short range, and then plus 3 for your armor class, which would be 19, and then plus 1 because that's their attack. Okay, so exactly 20. So an arrow just barely hits you. Oh, just barely hits you for 6 points of damage, that is. So maybe it didn't just barely hit you.
And I absorb one of those, right?
Yeah, he's fun. It nicks you, but on the jugular.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the arrow cuts into your shield, kind of breaks off part of it, and you see above 2 archers. So we need another shot because only 2 of them can really shoot down at the tunnel at once. Give me one more shot, chat. One more attack. Okay, that misses wildly. Or maybe you move out of the way because the first arrow goes by, and you see standing at the top 2 of the goons, who of course are wide-eyed. Probably when you move to the side slightly, and they see standing behind you the wizard, who has melted half the tower. Yeah. So initiative. What would you like to do? You got 2 guys near the top of the stairs. They're probably like 20 feet away from you, with bows pointed at you.
I mean, can I get to them by stairway?
Absolutely, you could run up the stairs.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run up the stairs, and I'm gonna say, Rena, stay here, and I'm gonna take off.
Awesome.
We'll say no problem. I can do that.
All right, you're gonna run up the stairs. What's Rena gonna do?
Can I throw a dagger?
You
I
probably
don't
not.
have any kind.
You won't be able to because by the time you go to throw it, Reno will have run into the melee. I'm assuming, so you can't throw it into the melee now.
Okay, well, right now I think I just need to hang back for a second then.
Okay, you hang back. All right, they're not really moving, so I'm not going to worry about initiative again, and we'll just go movement first. You run up the stairs and charge into these 2 archers, who of course now can't shoot. But you notice up there not only those 2 archers, the other 2 as well, and 2 other guys who all are holding melee weapons as you charge into it. So let's do a melee. So you see a total of 7 people up there. Crystal. I'll let you go first because
It's fine. I got this.
yeah, actually we probably should do old regular initiative for this, but it's fine. We're just gonna let you go first. So yeah, you got 7 people, 2 directly in front of you that are Goonie archers, another 2 that are Goonie archers that have dropped their bows as they saw you charging, and they're pulling out swords. I think they have, and then you see a guy with a big 2-handed sword and a guy with a sword in one hand and a hatchet in the other.
Okay. Well, I'll attack the first one that I get to.
So the 2 goons would be the first ones you get to. You could go ahead.
I'm just gonna roll, and then we can do the math after, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to do, because being a fighter, you could either make the single attack or you could make 5 attacks with no bonuses.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Do I still have to hit 20?
Yes, you do. You would add just a d20 plus their armor class, and of course you know that like leather armor, for instance, would be armor class, which is what the goons are wearing, is armor class 7. So basically you need a 13. Yeah, okay. And remember you're using your sword, which is +1, so you need a 12 basically to hit the goons.
Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead and try and make multiple attacks.
Okay. Do I target?
Starting with the closest one.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So the first attack,
Yep. Oh God.
I
What?
did not just roll a nat 1.
Okay. Luckily, that's not a problem. Well, except for how you want to describe it. But yes, you swing wildly the first time. Go for the second attack.
All
Yeah,
right,
I mean,
attack
there's
number
4
2.
goons left, so you could theoretically still kill them all and come around with a positive round. So let's see.
Yeah. No, I do not hit
Okay.
the goon. Third attack, I do not hit.
Oh no.
Fourth attack, I do not hit. Fifth attack is another natural 1.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
I think you need to try another dice pot.
Yeah, I should.
Yes.
Maybe I should go get my physical die.
Oh man, yeah, you might want to do that for the next round. Okay, so all that happens. You hear a massive melee up there.
You just hear me
Rena.
cutting air.
Yeah, cutting it. It's like, where are you? Stay still. All right, chat. We're about to have a massive attack sequence here. All right, so let's do the goons first. First attack with the goon. Your arm class is 3, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So they need a 16 basically. Okay. Nope. Misses by a mile. Second goon. That hits for 6 points. -1 because you shield. Yeah. Third goon. That was a heck of an attack. Man, so many goons, so little time. Misses by a mile. Fourth goon. Misses. Actually, those last two were actually the other guys because the what do you call it? The two goons with bows couldn't have attacked you because they had bows in their hands. So they got switch. They didn't know you were going to charge, obviously. So that's all the attacks. So only 4 of them, not 6 of them this time.
Okay.
Yeah, luckily. But you still get hit pretty seriously, and you are at the top of the stairs. So now they're all armed with melee weapons. There are a total of 4 goons plus 2 other guys, one with a 2-hander, and the other guy with a hatchet and a sword. What would you like to do, Crystal? And then we're going to roll initiative, which is a d6, basically.
Can I do something else?
Yeah, this round you can.
Yep.
You would
I'm
do.
gonna- I hear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I hear her attacking, and I'm like, oh, there must be more than I thought. And I mosey up there, and I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay. So you're going to sleep this round? Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay. Nice. All right, so you don't have to move to cast. You could cast sleep from where you're at, actually. But if you,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, it goes up in front of you. It's going to obviously possibly affect your kin as well, though you know that the sleep spell is they're too powerful to be affected by it. Okay, so let's roll initiative. Oh, sorry, Crystal, what are you doing? Crystal wanted to go get dice.
I'm getting a physical die.
We're assuming
I'm
we're assuming that you're going to attack.
Yeah, I am gonna attack.
Okay, yeah. So you, Nikki, just roll initiative. Chat rolled me just a d6. Okay, 5 for the group. I mean, for the bad guys.
We got a 2.
Okay, so they're going to go first. So it only matters if anybody's standing after this sleep spell. They don't get a save, but it does take out the lowest level ones first. So who is on that room?
I'm looking at the spell.
Okay.
2 to 16 first level types, 2 to 12 second level. You know, like 1 to 6 third or fourth level.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll roll for the. It's going to take all the first levels basically because there are first levels here. So the higher level guys aren't going to be affected because it's going to affect the low level guys instead. Because you can't choose. Oh no, it's
Right,
and an OD&D, right? Not or. So right, we actually saw
Yes,
that.
and correct.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, well, hell yeah, they're probably all going to go down. Okay, so roll the. How many first levels?
2 to 16.
All right, so roll 2 to 16, so 2d8. So you do need more dice, even though I said you only need.
That, you know what? Luckily, I happen to be a dice goblin, so it works. All right.
I mean, you got 2d8. You got to get at least 4 basically to drop them.
I got 6. No, 8 plus 2. That's not minus 10.
10. Well, all right. The 4 goons go down. I don't think any of us doubted that. Let's see who else is in this room. You guys are killing me. Okay. Okay, so Felix is actually... Okay, he's a 4th level. Does it affect any 4th level types?
From 1 to 6, 3rd or 4th level types.
Okay.
Up to 4+1 hit dice.
Okay, so the other 2 guys are 3rd and 4th level. So go ahead and roll that number. If you get, I guess, a 2, then they're both going to go down.
Roll a d6.
Yeah.
I got a 6.
Okay, well, 6 of the 2 go down. Sorry, chat. Magic happens before melee. So you charge up there and swing wildly in the air, Reno, and then all of a sudden they just drop. You didn't lay a sword on them, but there are 6 bodies laying here in this room. Wow, and that only took 1 round. Okay, so
I walk up behind and put my hand on Reno's shoulder and say, "Good job."
Yeah.
Chat, roll me a
You're
d6.
fancy magic.
This is why
I
old
smile and
school
hug you.
Dungeons and Dragons people hate magic users.
I just want to let the chat know I did not make this character.
No, I made the character for you. Clearly, I rolled too well for you. You're twins, so I gave you the same stats. Okay. However, you are surprised, and you're in the back, so you're about to get magic users about to get attacked.
Yeah.
And this is not at all the DM seeking revenge. Give me an attack, Tyler, because the guy that was hiding downstairs has snuck up behind, and he's going to attack. Only one of them, although there's 2 of them, but only one is. So let's get an attack against the magic user. This is dude from downstairs. Oh, who is a terrible combatant, clearly. Well, let me just see. That's a 7. Your armor class is what? 7?
My armor class is, I have leather +1. I'm looking here. 6.
6. Okay, so yeah, there's no way that's going to hit. I'm not even going to look for his attack. None of them have high enough attack bonus. Okay, so yeah. You feel kind of crash against the wall and near you because they didn't have enough room to swing. The telltale sign of somebody trying to flail the back of your head, and you spin around and you see a hideous man with a really large flail. And you can see that he is some kind of mutant or something. Like his face is all distorted and cut, and he's got like ritual scarring all over him. And he's holding a flail in one hand and a shield in the other. And behind him, there is a smaller man who has an axe. They're in the stairway, so they're kind of like below you. So we'll go into initiative again. Wow, this has ended up just being a giant combat. I thought this was going to be a sneaky adventure. I blame the mage, honestly. All right, so what does everybody want to do? Crystal, what would you like to do? There's 6 sleeping people on the ground up here. There are 2 people in the stairway trying to make their way up to kill you all. And but I'll just give you a quick breakdown of the room as well, since we're here. This room is... Let me find my little map here. I've got this open in 2 different spots so I can see what I'm doing. You're basically at the top of a spiral staircase. There is a ladder going up clearly to the floor above. Right next to the ladder, because I had to look at the map to make sure it didn't affect it. Right next to the ladder is where there used to be a arrow slit, and now the wall is gone, of course. And yeah, the 2nd floor, right? Yep. No, I'm sorry. No. You came up to the top of the spiral staircase. There is a I said that wrong. You came into this room, and there is a spiral staircase going up. And on the other side of it, basically to the left, is a door that's closed. So the arrow slits are 1 level up. Sorry, I had the wrong map open. But on the stairs behind you, though, there are 2 individuals who are trying to make their way up to kill you. What would you like to do, Crystal?
Reno is going to step in front of his sister and say, "Get behind me," and then do 5 attacks at the mutant.
Nice. All right. Well. Okay, so we're gonna roll initiative to see if the mutant gets to attack the sister first. Well, I guess it doesn't actually matter because melee, whatever movement happens first, you'll be able to move. Yeah, initiative in this closed space, initiative actually doesn't matter. All the melee will happen at once. Or you're gonna move behind, right, Rena? Are you gonna do anything else?
I had a question. If I have a scroll for a spell, But in the spell, I think I have to be like a sorcerer, an 8th level to use it. Can I still use it as a sorcerer or no?
Yeah, you can. If it's a scroll, you can use it. It would just be as effective as the lowest level.
Okay.
Oh God. What did I give you? I literally rolled these randomly, so I have no idea what like half the stuff does. Because we never play with high level spells. All right.
I think because Reno is, I know he's hurt quite badly. We might need some backup. And we've got, dead guys here. I'm gonna cast Animate Dead and make zombies. It says the bodies must be available in order to animate them, and there are bodies.
These guys aren't dead. They're asleep.
Oh, well then I'll go around and I will cut some throats so that next time I can do it. That's what I'll do.
Only here on AdoramaXP do you get such quality content. If somebody's sleeping, the cutting throats of sleeping individuals. Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, so you're going to cut some throats.
Mm-hmm. At least I think there are 6, right? I'll do all 6 so that because I had the potential to animate 6.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll roll to see how many you can do in one round because they all kind of collapse all over the place.
Okay.
Which seems fair enough. All right, so we'll give you a D4 to how many you can do. But let's just, since that's all going to happen during movie, I think we will roll initiative. Just to keep things even, let's just roll initiative to keep things concerned. So Crystal, roll initiative for the group before Nikki starts cutting everybody's throat. Chat, give me a D6.
Rena.
That's right. I'm sorry, Rena.
I think you would never.
This is the players walking all over my finely crafted adventure. Not my adventure. Uh-oh, what is delaying? Oh, they rolled a 5.
2.
Okay, unfortunately, luckily you're only cutting throats. This actually works to your advantage because they're going to be able to attack you first before you can get, and you would have lost the spell. All right, so they're going after Rena because she's still kind of in the way. Only one of them can attack though. So chat, give me an attack. It's the flail guy who is named because it's always good to know these guys' names before you cut their throats when they're sleeping. The mutant flail guy is Olfat. $13. Okay. Olfat adds 2 for his fighting ability, which is 15 plus what's your arm class? 6, you said? That's 21.
6,
all right,
yep.
so you get it hit.
Me. Yep.
Yeah, 4 points of damage. You have magic armor, so we'll reduce it by 1 point. Yeah, so that actually worked out well to your advantage. Work cast that spell. All right, so Olfat slaps you with the flail before you can move, and then you of course move up. Or probably more likely, he probably follows you. Meaning the other guy can come up the stairs. So you could attack either one, Crystal. I know you said you were attacking the mutant, but there is another guy.
I think I'm going to just attack the mutant first,
okay.
At least.
Fair enough.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yes, go ahead and attack the mutant.
Okay. First one, I rolled a 12.
Okay, so his AC is 3, so that's 15. And then your fighting ability is 5, right? So 20, that hits.
Okay. All right, so I need at least a 12 to hit.
Actually, at 11 because you have +1 sword.
Okay. All right, I'll just do the attacks first, and then I'll do the damage.
Okay.
All right. Number 2, miss.
Whoa, are you doing 5 attacks?
Yes.
Oh, then that missed then. If you're doing 5 attacks, then you need a... you'll just get the bonus for the sword. So you'll need a 16.
Okay.
Sorry. So missed. Twice.
So I missed.
Yep. You need a 16.
Okay. I've missed 3 times.
Yep.
Number 4 misses. And number 5 is a nat 1.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently the luck has not changed. You might want to focus on 1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. He already made his attack, but the other guy is going to attack you now. The non-mutant, who is Ambrose, is going to attack our fighter. So go ahead and make an attack in the chat. Hold on, am I non-mutant? Okay, so good. Okay, this guy is Ambrose attacking you. He's got a bonus of 2. Oh, 19 plus 2 is 21 without even factoring your arm class. 1 point of damage, though. So this guy comes up with his with his
No.
sword and cuts into you, and you don't take any damage, right? Because
Right.
you have the magic armor, the shield rather. He's got an axe actually. Sorry. Yeah, he does no damage. So there you go. Your magical shield protected you.
I'm gonna say, Florence, stop missing.
I was looking for the secret doors. Hold on. What are we doing here? All right. Roll a d4 to see how many throats you cut, Rena.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay. Would you like to continue cutting throats, or do you want to animate these 3?
I'll just animate those 3.
Okay. What would you like to do, Rena?
I'm gonna do just one attack this time against the mutant guy.
Okay. All right. Roll initiative. Somebody chat. Roll me an initiative. Oh my god. What's happening here? D6 for initiative.
The one and only time I get to play this high-level magic user. You'll never let me do this again.
And
There will never be a magic user allowed again. 4. Sorry, go ahead.
and you turn into a necromancer.
Yes, exactly. Oh, she's doing it. This is why I don't allow magic. No, I'm just kidding. They rolled a 4 for initiative.
Oh, 6.
Oh, all right. Awesome. Magic happens first. Tell us how you raised from the dead these poor innocent souls.
So I cut the 3. And since they're like not skeletons, so they had to be zombies, right?
Unless you want them to shed their skin. I mean, go for it. This
This
is your party.
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will. I would just. Let's see. I can't think of a good rhyme, so we'll just. Well, I would say. I'll just say, serve me, and I will hold up my hands, and you see these shambling forms form. I mean, they're pretty good. They're not falling apart because they're pretty freshly killed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. They kind of they get up and there's like blood like gushing down the front of their armor, and they kind of brains or whatever, and they're going to move forward towards the. But before that happens, Crystal, because it takes a minute for the spell to happen. Go ahead and make your attack against the mutant.
Okay, I need a 12 to hit, right?
For him, you need a 12. Yep.
Okay, nice. I got a 13.
Nice. All right. Awesome. Do a d6 damage.
Okay, and 5 points of damage.
5. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, plus 1 for my sword.
Sword only adds to the attack, not the damage, unless you're fighting.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you cut deeply into this guy. He staggers back, the mutant. Okay, before they attack, I'm actually going to make them do. Lots of clips in this one. I'm going to make them make a morale check. Give me a morale check there in the chat. So 2d6, because now there's zombies. My God. There's throat cutting and zombies. Elves are not these like little things running around the forest. You're like, oh no, the elves are serious. Ooh, 8. Okay, their morale is 7. So that guy's running. What about the other guy? 8 exactly. Okay, so Ambrose holds firm and attacks. He's already on Reno, so that's who's going to attack. So give me an attack. Only the freshest zombies will do. There you go.
That's right.
None of those rotten zombies here. We want the fresh zombies.
I want fresh zombies. That's right.
Oh my God. All right. Give me an attack, chat. God. Oh, it's taking a second. Let's see. This is against. Hold on. This is Ambrose. He's adding 2 to his attack. So, 5 because of your armor. Try it again. Yeah. Oh, that hits. That's 21 for 3 points of damage. So 2, Crystal.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this guy cuts into you. He's now seems to be in some kind of like he's so scared he can't run. So he's just fighting. And he's attacking with the hatchet and then attacking with the sword. I mean, he only has one attack, but so he's basically swinging back and forth. He has not been hit yet. Ulfed, on the other hand, the one that you hit with your sword, that was kind of on the other side, has run up the stairs.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to
Oh.
continue to take on the guy that's fighting me then.
Okay, so where do you want the zombies to go? They're like, because they're up now.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep one near me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, I don't know what his name is. Daryl. Daryl, you stay here. And the other two, I'll say, oh, I have a rhyme now. Because you tried to take my brother's head, and now you'll serve me while you're dead. And I will send them at the guy who's from the stairs towards me. Old fat.
Okay, so two of them are chasing Olfat. All right,
Yep.
and by the way, that whole like Daryl part is not a spoiler for The Walking Dead. Just, no spoilers here on AdoramaXP. All right, so he's running, he's gone. I mean, he ran last round. This other guy's fighting. What would you like to do this round, Reno? I'll get everybody's names by the end of this.
There's only two of us, and you're still having difficulty.
Well,
They're
they're
twins,
twins, and they're
yeah. Okay. Reno is going to attack the person that's attacking on the stairs.
Okay. So you're going to attack Ambrose, and two zombies are going after Olfat, who ran up. Did you want to do anything else besides to command the zombies? I mean, you can do that and something else, I'm sure.
Oh, Old fat ran, and I mean, my zombies probably can't catch him, so.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they're not particularly fast, but he's also running up a tower. So you realize that eventually he's not going to be able to go very far.
I'll let them shamble up, and I can always, collect them later, hurt them up
Okay.
if they don't get killed. I think I'll let Reno try to get this guy, and me and my zombie will stand ready to assist.
Okay.
So if he's fighting, I can kind of wait.
Yeah, I mean, the zombie can also attack this guy if you want. I mean, so there's enough room that enough people can do it, or you can.
Oh, well, yeah. Then yeah, he can go down there and
Okay.
help out. Yeah.
Well, you're kind of all in the same general area. Sorry. All right. So roll initiative in the chat and roll initiative for you guys, and let's see what we get here. I'm literally all over this module because you totally went in a strange order. This is like not even close to like how this thing is written, which is like amazing. But it's a mess. That's how we do it. 2 for them.
One for us, of course.
Oh.
Phew, that's the guy. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out because the module they just name it. They go by their names for everybody. Oh, okay. Here's Hugh. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Nice. All right, they're going first. Go ahead and because I meant to do this as we do this. The door. Oh no, that wouldn't happen. Okay, so don't worry about it. They're going first. Ambrose is attacking, so go ahead, chat, and go ahead and attack. Make an attack roll against Reno. That misses terribly. Okay, yeah, so he swings at you and misses. Go ahead, Reno, and attack.
Okay. I got an 8. I don't think that's going to hit.
No. Well, hold on. This guy is Ambrose. Actually, his arm class is slightly worse. So you're making just a single attack, right? So you add 10, 11. Nope, you just miss him. You need, yeah, because you're adding 5 for your level, 5 for his armor class. So that's an 18, right? And 1 for the sword, so 19. So you basically need to roll a 9 to hit him. All right. Yeah, you miss. He misses you and the zombie. Go ahead. The zombie's just a straight D20 plus 1, plus his armor class.
Okay.
So you need a 14 with the zombie.
14. Nope. My zombie and he obviously jukes out of the way.
Okay.
He's slow. What can I say? And he's a new zombie. He's got to get used to it.
That's true. Yeah, it's got to get used.
Got to get used to being a zombie.
Okay. So upstairs. All right. This is very interesting. All right, chat. We're gonna do a little aside here. Roll me a d6. He's dead tired. There you go. Oh no, this is just the end of it. All right, 4. Oh, interesting. Okay, roll a d12. I don't think we roll those very often. This could become very interesting, depending on what happens here. 6. Ooh, very interesting. This is very, very interesting, and of course, going to make my life difficult, but that's what I like. All right, cool. Nothing happens. All right, this guy's fighting strong still. Olfat ran up the stairs being chased by the zombies. I'm going to say they're going to take a round to get up there because, again, they're kind of,
Yeah.
they're getting used to their digs.
Get their zombie legs.
Yeah, they're getting their zombie legs, exactly. And that's it. So this guy's still fighting strong. He has not been hit yet, and he's fending off the zombie with the sword and the axe, the hatchet, I should say, against the fighter. Your magic user is standing back. So what does everybody want to do? Reno.
If I attack 5 times, what would I have to roll to hit him?
Against this guy, you would need to roll, because you have +1 with your sword, you would need to roll a 14.
Okay, I think I'll just do one swing again.
In theory, you should have a better chance of hitting him when you roll 5 times, but that has not been the case with your.
That's not been the case.
Yes. Okay, your attack, a magic user, any zombie attacking, do anything else?
No, I don't think so. I think she's looking at the other guys and hoping that they don't wake up on her. So she's thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's actually
she's thinking about cutting their throats, but she hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, she's thinking about it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, nobody's going to shed a tear, as mentioned about these guys. Okay, so you're thinking about cutting their throats. Chat, go ahead and roll a d6 for initiative. Roll a d6, players.
3.
Oh, you're feeling the crowd. I can't because then they'll know. You're going to find out in a second. Okay, they go first. All right, so you you guys can make a saving throw, both players. Above you, you hear some arcane words being spoken. Abracadabra, hocus pocus, shamalama ding dong, and the confusion spell is being cast upon you. So you're going to roll d20 plus your level against a DC of this guy's level is 4, so CC 18. So I guess you're basically looking for a.
The first time I actually rolled well, 19.
All right, that's good.
I rolled a 15 plus 5 for my levels. That's 20.
20. Okay, so the spell does nothing. Sadness. However, it covers an entire area, which means I now have to, because obviously the bad guy's down there too. Hey, go ahead in the chat and roll me a d20 to see if poor Ambrose makes his saving throw. He needs a 16, of which he failed. Okay, so he looks confused. I got to look up the confusion spell now. Actually, can you look it up, Nikki? What happened? You have to make a die roll, right?
Yeah, hang on. I've got it. Hang on. 4th level.
Yeah.
Confusion. Melee affect creatures with 2 or fewer hit die.
Oh, really? Oh, so it wouldn't have affected you anyways.
Oh wait.
I think you have saving throw.
Then it has a big formula for above 2 hit die.
Oh, okay. There's a formula, guys. Stand by.
Yeah. Creatures above 2 hit die the following formula. I'm sure you don't want to hear that. So what are you looking for?
I am looking for what we roll when they fail, because I'm just going to stick with my saving throw that I did.
Okay. Creatures with 4 or more hit dice will have saving throws against magic. And on those turns they make their saving throws, they are not confused, but this check must be made each turn the spell lasts.
Oh, okay.
And failure means they are confused.
So that means you guys could still be confused.
Right. Confused creatures.
You can't see me smiling. Oh, yeah.
There's a D12. Confused creatures will attack the magic user's party.
Okay, so hold on. They got to roll a D12. Chat,
Yeah.
roll me a D12.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. That's all I want.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I know you had to dig through a big spell. Normally I would do it, but I'm using my iPhone to check my.
Nope, it's fine.
I did not bring this with me because I wasn't planning on doing. Okay, they rolled a 5.
A 5. Confused creatures will attack the magic user's party.
The caster. Okay,
The
cool.
caster's party. Yep.
Okay, so there's nobody from. I mean, the only person from the Magic Users party down here are the sleeping guys. So Ambrose is going to run over and stab one of the guys that's sleeping.
You could attack the zombie.
Oh, that's true. No, but he's been attacked by the zombie. And I think the intent of the spell is it attacks your party, so I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
Although that is probably one way to rule it, because you might not recognize. I think the idea is that he attacks somebody, but not one of the player characters. And I'm considering the zombie a player character. So, yeah, he attacks and kills one of the guys that's sleeping. It's not the most, let's say, the biggest sign of bravery to kill, a sleeping person. But something that usually only magic users and elves do. But he does it in this case because, he's confused. So, in any case...
I don't know when I ever said I was brave.
Crystal, go ahead and make your attack throw against Ambrose, who is paying little attention.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, Reno.
No, I rolled a 6.
A 6 I do not believe will hit. You are
Florence, what's wrong with you today?
I mean, you're at... Yeah, I'm searching... Hold on. Am I not supposed to be looking for invisible objects? What's going... I don't stop doing something until you tell me to stop.
Okay, well, look, stop doing that. Start focusing on attacks, please.
I should have given you one of my zombies.
Are we in combat? Okay, so go ahead and have this first zombie attack Ambrose as he's...
Okay.
Yep, so you're just a straight...
He needs a 14?
14, yep.
No, he is not a very good zombie. He rolled a 4.
Okay, upstairs, your other two zombies, though, they're in combat with Ulfat, so go ahead and make 2 attacks up there, and then the group is going to...
Is it the same, 14?
For him, you need a 16.
16, okay.
Yeah, he's tougher.
Oh, look at that. First zombie rolled a 17.
Hey, do some damage.
Grabs him.
D6.
D6.
Brains.
2 points.
2? Okay.
Kind of grabs him with his claws. And the second zombie, rolls a 20
Oh my god, okay. Well, that hits.
for 5 points of damage.
Oh, that's not okay. All right, so, yeah. You hear the rending of flesh as the zombies tear to pieces Ulfat upstairs and start gorging themselves on the fresh kill. You also hear somebody go, "Oh my god!"
I should not be so delighted by this.
And run somewhere. Apparently, when you are in a tower, what you don't want to do when you're being attacked is to run up unless you have a way to defend it. But in fact, that's what they did. So, and it literally is what the module says to do. So the writer of the module either doesn't think that these guys have good tactics or didn't think about that. All right. So, anyways, we're back to this. Unfortunately, chat, you have no attack because your guy killed a sleeping person. So we're into the next round, assuming that both. Now we do saving throws for everybody. So another saving throw for Reno and Rena.
Oh, yep, 15 again. Nice.
Okay.
And I rolled another 19.
Hey, all right, you guys are not confused. Ambrose gets another save as well.
This is proof that it's all Florence. It's not Reno. Reno knows what they're doing.
That's probably true. Yeah, Florence is over it,
right.
Clearly. He is only, Ambrose is just 2 hit dice. He doesn't even get a save, right? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, all right.
No, if it says 2, it will immediately affect creatures with 2 or fewer.
Okay, and then so I got to roll a d12. Chat, d12. To see if he continues to slaughter the sleeping comrades. 6.
6. He was standing around doing nothing.
Oh, he stands there and does nothing while he is set upon. Okay, so what's the plan? Reno and Rena. Reno, what do you want to do?
Rena will say to Rena, go ahead and take care of him. And Reno's going to run upstairs to try and find the magic user.
Okay.
Don't hurt my zombies. I yell.
God. Okay. Perfect. What's Rena gonna do?
She's gonna oh, I hate to just kill him when he's just standing there. It's not very nice.
Well,
That's what
you
I do.
won't. Rena will.
Because I can't have him following us and attacking me, my precious self. So yeah, I'll just kill him. I'll take a dagger. I'll kill him.
Okay. I mean, you'll do damage because you'll automatically hit him, but you won't just kill him.
Well,
Because
right, exactly.
he's functionally just kind of like, but he's not gonna just sit in and kind of struggle.
Can I kill him and have my zombie
Yep.
hit him too?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You definitely can do that. So both of you can do damage. Poor Ambrose. He led a
Ambrose.
good life.
So 8 points of damage total between the zombie and I.
Well, all right. That didn't quite kill him, but he's very, 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 very hurt. You jab him with the thing, the zombie's eating him, and he's like, how long does confusion last for? A long time.
12 turns.
High level magic in original Dungeons and Dragons is very, very powerful. Did I say that? It's very powerful. All right, Reno, you run up the stairs, and what you see, you just the chat said just pretend that you're confused when you kill him. That way you don't feel bad about it.
Exactly.
Okay, so you run up the stairs and you see half the wall's gone. This is what I started to describe. Next to it is a ladder going up with a trap door that's closed. You also see a door which is also closed. You see the two zombies. They are scratching at the door. Unable to open it because they forgot how to do it.
They killed Olfat then?
They killed Olfat, now they're scratching at the door.
Okay. Brains.
They're continuing their murderous rage. So in other words, there's something in the room if that's not clear. What would you like to do, Reno? You're up at the top. There's nothing to really attack right this second, but you do see that room there.
Reno's going to try and smash the door open, just kick it in.
Okay. So that will be, a D6, right? 2 and 6 chance to open a door. So roll me a D6. 1 or 2, you kick it open.
2.
2. All right. You kick the door open and you see a man. He is clad actually in scale mail armor. He is got a hood kind of pulled up, and he's holding an axe. Right? Yeah, he's holding an axe, and he looks at you, and he dramatically pulls back his hood, and you see he's no man at all, but an elf. An elf with a goatee, which you don't see very often. It's a very well-oiled goatee, the mustaches, and he looks at you and he says, we could split the money, or I could split you in half.
I'll say, or I could split you and take the money for myself.
He looks a little confused by that, and doesn't know what to say. So going into initiative, what would you like to do? You're facing off against this man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
Okay. Yeah.
With my zombie friends.
The zombies are behind you. It'll be hard for them to get around to this guy because it's a small room. You can either let them go ahead of you, or you could attack. You can make a choice, I guess.
Yeah, I'll let the zombies go ahead.
All right, so you take a step back and just let them go in front of you.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for. That is what they're there for.
Yeah.
That is a classic move, right there. You expect the hero to run in charge. It's nah, zombies. Okay, you take a step back, and the zombies are going to go in for their attack. Wow. Okay. Oh, they already rolled initiative. They got very excited. Chat rolled a 5. Roll initiative from zombies.
Go ahead, Nikki. They're your zombies.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, if you
3.
Okay, so he actually goes first. So he's going to attack you before you can move out of the way, Reno, because
Okay.
So chat, make an attack. This is burnt. He is 4 hit dice, so we're adding 4 to it. So adding 7 because your armor class. Oh, that misses by a mile. Okay, yeah, he tries to swing, but the zombie's coming. He's like, whoa, he backpedals a little bit. He's like, I got gold. The zombies do not seem interested in the gold. Go ahead and make an attack with the zombies. So 2 attacks. So.
Okay. Zombie. What is it? What do I have to roll? The first one I'm sure misses. The 9.
Let's see. His armor class is 5, so you need to roll a 14.
Okay. They both somehow in the small room miss.
Well, he's knocking him back. He's got a shield apparently. I think he has a shield. Actually, he does have a shield. Yeah, he once again, maybe with less confidence, says, "We can split the treasure. There is amazing magical armor on the ceiling with the guard up there. We can kill him and save and share it."
Tell the zombies. See if they are interested in your.
Oh no! All right. Well, zombies are always go last in initiative, so he'll attack first. So chat, attack a zombie.
Can Rena do anything down?
Oh yeah, what do you want to
below?
do? Or are you
I want to
downstairs
finish
still?
off my guy and come up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can finish him off. He only had 2 hit points left, so yeah, you finish him off. Oh, well, actually, we have to see what he does, right? Because he might attack you. So we need to actually make a roll. All right. Oh, God. All right. There's a lot of rolls going on here. Roll d20, chat, to see if the guy stays confused. Oh no, I'm sorry, d12 to see what he does. I should say. He definitely stays confused because he's only 2 hit dice. Oh my God, that d22 is a 20. Oh well. 7 for the confusion.
7. Stand around doing nothing again.
Stands around doing nothing. Okay, so he gets killed. All right, so he's dead. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, then just assume that we're coming up the stairs.
Okay, yeah, you stab him and you're going up the stairs. The zombies move into the room. Okay, so there's actually 2 zombies. So the first one attacked and missed with a 4. The second one got a 20 because they rolled another 20. So that does actually. No, he only gets 1 attack. I'm sorry. I keep thinking the zombies are bad guys, but in fact they're fighting for the elves.
You can say good guys. It's okay.
We're chaotic good.
Right, they're all chaotic at this point. Well, as the zombies move in and attack and miss.
Yes, they did.
The elves are never good. Exactly. All right, so let's set the scene again here because we got a little mess. So Ambrose has been torn to pieces and eaten by the zombies. Our magic user has made her way up the stairs with her zombie. 2 of the zombies are in the room facing off again, Burnt, who once again says he will split the money, but the zombies do not seem to care. There is a ladder going up to the roof to a closed trap door. And other than that, a zombie slaughter going on. Anything different you guys want to do besides just...
I'm gonna kind of have my zombie who's following me slowly, but I'm assuming he's making his way.
Yep.
I'll have him kind of go. I know there's just a small room, so I don't know if Reno wants to let him go and make it a 3 zombie party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We'll be like, come on, step on in. There's a meal in here.
Okay, and I'm gonna go invisible, cast invisibility on myself because he doesn't know I'm there yet, right? So
he cannot see you at all because he's in the side room. Yeah.
Yep. So I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, you are invisible.
Okay.
So you're invisible. You can, of course, see by holding onto the grip of Florence. Florence is like, hey, your kin over there is invisible.
I wish you were as good at fighting as you are at these other things.
You asked me to look. I looked. All right, so in the other room, zombies always go last. So chat, make an attack against the zombies. Come on, Bert.
I'd like to also stipulate that I am leaving John Wick kind of away from me so that people can't track me versus where he goes.
Okay.
So like, stay, John.
You could do that. All right, so
If I can.
he's attacking the zombies. Well, actually, the zombies armor class is only. They basically effectively are zombie armor class 9. So that hits actually for 4 points of damage, and that actually. Well, I got to roll hit points for the zombie. Roll a d6 to 70 hit points your zombie has.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so it's not dead. Okay. Okay. We'll get to one attack. So, zombies, 2 attacks.
Ooh, the first one will hit with a 16
Okay.
for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
The second one will miss with a 3.
Okay. And the third one's trying to get but you can't really
Trying to get in, yeah.
I guess we're just gonna do a slugfest right now. We're not, if you want to change anything, we'll just keep going back and forth. If that's okay.
Okay.
Like you guys just want to fight this guy, right? Or do you want to do anything else? If you want to, just let me know.
Nope, I can't think of anything I
Okay.
want to do.
He's like, but I'm an elf. I'm an elf, and he's trying to fight with the X. You can't turn on your own like this. Chat, attack a zombie.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. The zombies, they're doing all the work.
Oh, okay. He hits the zombie pretty hard, but for only 1 point of damage. You know.
Oh, it's still around.
Yeah, it's still around. It's still standing. Yeah. All right, and the other two. All right, have 2 zombies attack this guy. The
Okay.
poor innocent elf. He offered to share money with you, but
Yes, with a 19 on that first guy for 3 points of damage.
okay, he's still standing.
Second guy rolls a 15
Okay.
for 4 points.
Okay. Did I tell you how much treasure there was? Chat, make an attack. and magic
You
armor.
hear Rena kind of whispers to Reno, or she's thinking to herself, I could call him off if she wants me to, but I don't think we really want to.
No, we'll just take the treasure for ourselves. More for us.
All right, the zombie, he hits that zombie that's been fighting. With one final blow, the zombie falls to the ground. Though its soul may never find its final resting place as you animated the corpse of a poor innocent bandit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess your other zombie steps forward. So there's two zombies facing him. So go ahead.
Nope, the one misses with the 5. They both rolled 5, so they both missed.
I can understand you being maybe you want a larger share. That could be arranged. Chat, make an attack. Oh man, these players are out of hand today. Give me an attack from the chat. Split the treasure 2 ways, exactly. Boom. Nope, that misses by a mile. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. 9. Yeah, that misses. All right, zombies.
Okay. First one rolls a 15 for 6 points.
6 points.
He grabs him.
Wow. Yep. He's like, that hurt.
I guess the second guy rolls a 19 for 3 points.
Okay. Look, seriously, I think we might be related. I don't know. Don't you know? Henry over there in the forest by the big tree. That's my second cousin. Chat making its back. Wow, they're ruthlessly slaughtering this poor innocent elf leader of bandits that was trying to start a war.
The more that you say he's innocent.
You roll hit points for your second zombie because it got hit.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay. Well, it only got hit for 1, so it's still up. All right, 2 zombies.
2 zombies. First one misses. Second one rolls a 17 for 3.
Okay, tell me how this zombie kills the poor innocent elf.
So he's gonna go right for his jugular, and he rips his throat completely out. Yeah, I'll go for the throat, the front. And he rips the throat completely out. Guy falls to the ground, and both of my zombies fall on him and start pulling out intestines and various things. And eating, because they gotta eat.
Did we mention this was a family-friendly show? The zombies got to eat too. It's fine. Yeah, so they start tearing apart this elf. The elf with the goatee. And you seem to remember some ancient elf lore about an elf with facial hair. bringing doom. What was that story, Nikki?
The story was beware the hirsute elf, for they are wily and will bring nothing but pain to you and yours. There you go.
Yeah, indeed. All right. So aside from the slobbering sound of the zombie eating the elf, as a zombie shambles into the sunset that twins through the tower. Exactly. Okay. So you are standing. Let me look at my map again. You're in this room. It was clearly like this guy's bunk or whatever. The zombies are eating and stuff. You can see sitting like on a bed, like a pallet, a scroll case, and kind of a half disintegrated roll of parchment. So he clearly used to scroll. The confusion. Other than that, the room, it's got like a little locker. I mean, I don't know if you want to go into the room with the zombies eating and the blood everywhere, but forgetting about that for a second, there is a ladder going up to the top, and also a very large window. Oh no, half the tower is gone because you decided to rock to mud.
Stone to mud.
Stone to
rock
mud.
to stone. No, rock to mud.
Yeah.
Rock to mud, yeah. That's fun, though.
And that was really fun. Yes. Listen, never give characters spells if you don't think they're going to use them. Okay, yeah, so there's a ladder going up, clearly to the roof with a trapdoor. Below, you don't hear any more sounds. It sounds quiet in the tower.
You think he was lying about the treasure? I'm still invisible, you hear me. You think he was lying about the treasure, Reno? And I go grab John Wick, have him follow me. So you know where I am because I've got my candle.
I don't think so. I'll go check the tower. I'll let you have those scrolls over there. I know you're probably interested in seeing what they are.
Well, I think he used it right.
There is a case. You can't see if there's anything inside of it or not, but there is a case, and he clearly pulled a scroll out of it. But you could check if you like.
Yeah, I'll check it. I can kind of walk around the zombies.
Yeah,
Be
you
like, "Hey,
step
guys."
through the intestines. It's like, and yeah, I don't know. Roll a d6. We'll say on a 1 or a 2, there's a scroll inside.
Okay. No, I got a 4.
All right, yeah, he used the last scroll. He was a scroll using kind of guy, I guess. You climb the ladder and push the trapdoor up. Rain pelts down on your face as it's raining harder and harder now. And you see sitting atop the tower the most intricately formed statue you've ever seen of a man pulling a bow back, facing up in the distance. And there's nothing else up here. It's the top of the tower. And the big tough guy that you would have fought in magic armor if you didn't immediately turn him to stone as soon as we started playing.
All right. Well, we have proof that we have proof, it seems, of our intended target going down.
Oh.
Yep. And you remember you were here to get the rings. Who was turned to stone on move number 1? They'll never know.
Here to get the rings.
Yeah, so I mean, there's one other room here that you went past as you were charging up the stairs, which is down one flight, right? So you go down there.
That's right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you go down that flight of stairs, and you're able to open up that door, and of course you see a large window. By the way, that's why I had them roll at the beginning, because I rolled to see if the chest that's sitting in the corner here fell out of the tower, and immediately had the ring fall on the ground because there's a chance. Pushed up against the wall, but not close enough, is a chest. And
does it look trapped to you, Reno?
Well, I'm no expert. Well, let me see if I can open it. I'm gonna go over to it. I'm gonna hold my shield up in front of me, and I'm gonna hold my breath and try to push open the lid.
Oh yeah, you reach down. There's like a lasp, and you flip it up, and you don't feel any poison needle into your finger, and you flip the chest up, and no arrows shoot out and stab into you, nor does any poison gas. You move the shield away, and you can see the chest is full of silver coin. from the human realm, and sitting kind of unceremoniously, like not even put in like a nice case, are two golden rings, the ones that you were after. Yeah, but it was in the they were in the part of the tower that turned to mud, exactly. And they're sitting in here. So this is a chest full of silver coin, and of course in Mork Borg silver is like the standard. So I guess in D&D this would be gold coin. There's like several, possibly up to 1,000 gold pieces in here, plus the rings. Also,
Nice.
you as you're kind of going, because you took time to go kill all these guys, you think for a second, you go back and you look in the room where where you unceremoniously cut the throats of the sleeping bad guys, or maybe ceremoniously. I don't know. You tell me. And you recognize one of them as one you've seen before, and he is a local constable, human constable that works the Outlands. So clearly they were working together. He also has a curly mustache. The real treasure of the zombies that were made along the way. There you go. So yeah, as you have the rings and you have destroyed the bandits, explored most of the tower except for the door that you never did knock upon. But you have proven yourself heroes.
Reno's a hero.
Yeah, we'll have to leave that
He's a
door.
hero.
We'll leave that door for another time, a little mystery. But beyond that, let's hear how it ends for our heroes as we kind of wrap up the adventure. So, Crystal, tell me how it ends for Reno. What happens when you go back? What happens in this area? Give us a little data.
Reno will go back and announce that the constable will not be returning, and we'll say, if there's an opening open, I'll just become constable of this little area, and you don't have to worry about me working with bandits. And Reno will set aside Florence and retire and become constable of this little town.
Nice. The first elf constable in all of the human lands, making peace after years of war and struggle. How about Rena?
Rena? Well, first she's gonna she's gonna keep the candle, and because that's cool. But she's gonna go and she's gonna tell her zombies, stay here and defend the tower. So if anybody comes along, there could be some unfortunate accidents, but that's okay. She's all right with that. And then so that she doesn't have to kill them, because she would feel bad about killing her zombies.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so then she'll leave the tower, and she doesn't really want to just hang around while Reno does constable duties. So she'll say, it's been a great run, brother, but I will find adventure and I will bring back treasure and power for you to use in your new duties, she says. And I promise not to really become a necromancer.
Right, that was just a scroll. All right.
It was just a scroll, but she might get a taste for it. You never know.
Sure, yeah.
So she just says, okay, and she will find another mission to accomplish.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys kicked butt. Not that I was surprised. This is actually, as I mentioned, was written by, I can find it again, by Philip Reed. If you've been hearing the music, hopefully if I did it right on the stream, that is also comes with this adventure. He has several adventures like that with music and stuff. I kind of switched it a little bit to make it more D&D. It's originally meant for Mork Borg. There is a lower level through that door, which maybe we'll explore at another time. But thank you guys, Nikki and Crystal, for playing. We will bring back the full crew hopefully next time and finish up Palace of the Silver Princess. So be sure to follow AdoramaXP. I know I'm looking all around my eyeballs. People are like, where are you looking? I'm trying to close the window so I can talk. And there is now an AdoramaXP YouTube station. You can follow me on YouTube if you want, Bandits Keep, for more games and stuff like this. And otherwise, have an excellent evening. And party on, dudes, as John Wick said in one of his earlier lives. No, that's Wayne's World. What did Phil and Ted? I don't know. So we'll see you next time. Okay, sorry, I'm back. It's be excellent to each other. That's what he said.